Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Quentin, and welcome to season number 3, episode number 4 of the Real Madrid career mode. This is the penultimate episode, and we have a lot of things to get done. But before we get into today's episode, make sure if you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like on the video. I really appreciate that. Honestly, you don't know how much it helps out my channel get out there for a brand new audience. So please, if you're watching this video, make sure to leave a like. Also, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, and if you already subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. That way you can be the first one to watch my videos when they come out. But boys, without further ado, let's get into today's episode. And so we're gonna start things off by showing you how we're doing in the league. So we are currently in 3rd place with 42 points. We're 1 point away from 2nd place Atlético de Madrid, and we are 8 points away from FC Barcelona, who are having a great season so far. Crazy to think that last season they were in 4th place and now they're ultimate league leaders. But this is the plan of January. We're gonna have some games in the league, and we're gonna start things off in the Copa del Rey versus Huesca. That is the trophy that we desperately want to win. It's the only one that we haven't been able to win. And we're also gonna try and sign one player, and it's gonna be Sergio Reguilón. We're gonna try to sign him as our backup left back, and he is going to cost us around 92.5 million. That's how much he's valued at. So we went ahead and we met up with Jose Mourinho, and we said, you know what, we're gonna give you Nuno Tavares, who's a great left back. We'll give you him, and we'll pay 95 million for you to give us Sergio Reguilón. And it's crazy to think that we let him go to Spurs, and now we're paying over 95 million for him. But we did come to terms. We're gonna pay him 185k in wages, and we're gonna give him a signing bonus of over $1 million. And these were the results that we got in the month of January. And yes, we lost twice. We lost against Espanyol and we lost against Athletic Club, but we were able to make it through to the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey, and we're facing none other than FC Barcelona. And I decided to sim this match instead of quick simming it because we weren't getting a lot of good results this month, so I needed to see whether or not we would need help for me to get in and help out, but we didn't. So far, Ferran Torres scores the first goal. Great job from him. And then Fabian Ruiz scores the 2nd goal of the game, and that is how we progressed on in this game until the 80th minute. I decided, you know what, we're playing very well. I decided to jump to the result, and we're able to eliminate Barcelona from the Copa del Rey, and now we're through to the semi-finals. It was the end of the transfer deadline day. All we did was sign Sergio Reguilón. We didn't sell anyone. We didn't buy anyone else. We just decided to keep the squad the way it was because I thought it was good enough to move on forward. And now we move on to the month of February. We were able to beat Celta de Vigo in the league. Then we moved on into the Copa del Rey in the semifinals versus Valencia. We beat them as well in the first leg, and then we also beat Granada in a league match. But this is how we're doing so far. We are still in 3rd place. And well, Barcelona are just doing a great job not losing out on any points. They currently have 62 points. We are in 3rd with 51 points, and they're leading us by 11 points. Not what you want to see, but it was time now to get into the Champions League. You know, we aren't doing too well in the league, but we can do well in the Champions League. And if you're curious to see the other matches in the round of 16, Olympique Lyon are currently losing to Liverpool 0-2. Napoli are losing to Red Bull Leipzig, and you have Villarreal facing Leverkusen. The other matches in the round of 16 are Ajax facing Atlético de Madrid, Galatasaray versus Man City. Man City always has it easy in the knockout stages. Barcelona facing Spurs, and you have Juve facing Paris Saint-Germain in the round of 16. So those were the other ties in the round of 16. And it is now time to face Bayern Munich in the Champions League clash. And I can't believe that we're facing such a great opponent early on in the Champions League. But it's all good. If you want to win this competition, you have to beat the best teams in order to do it. So we're facing off versus Bayern Munich. And I noticed that they had a lot of great players just by the camera panning. You could see that Lukaku and that Thomas Partey. You would have to see whether or not Vinicius, Haaland, and Mbappe can hold them off and try to outscore them in this game. This was a starting 11. They had Neuer in goal, Rudiger, Zuma. In the midfield, they had Partey and Kimmich. Davies as their left back. Up top, that Lukaku with Olmo as their cam. And we went in with our best starting 11. I was trying to be more consistent with this team, and I feel like they came in very good form in this game. But we're going to start things off in the 19th minute, and it was going to be Bayern Munich on the attack. Coman on the wing. He cuts inside. He's able to get a shot in, but Courtois with the save. And Courtois was going to be an essential player in this game. He was going to keep us in the game so many times. Bayern Munich once again on the attack. Courtois with another save. And man, build this man a statue. I've said it a bunch of times. I think that Courtois is the greatest keeper in the world. Here we are on a counterattack. Vinicius finding Haaland, and Neuer also able to save some shots, and he's still showing that he has it, even though it's later on in his career. But here we have Hazard pairing up with Odegaard, the two midfielders. Now we got Hazard finding Vinicius. He does a 360 roulette. He's able to score in the 44th minute. 1 minute left in the half, and Vinny is able to get on the score sheet. And yes, that is how we were going to end off the second half, off a great shot and a great goal from Vinicius Jr., who's been working on his shooting, and he's showing you guys that he was the good choice. It was good to keep him instead of Rodrigo in the team. We go into the second half, 66th minute. I realized we weren't playing that well, and it was time to maintain possession because the game was going back and forth. So we take out Vinicius Jr., we put Hazard in his position, and we have Fabian Ruiz coming in as a center mid, Odegaard as only cam, and literally right off the bat, we're able to get the second goal right off that substitution. Mbappe makes it 0-2, and you don't know how important it is to get these two away goals versus Bayern Munich. It's very, very important, and it gives us that much more confidence going into the second leg. Mbappe showing that he is a clinical striker. He already has 6 goals in the Champions League, and Bayern weren't going to give up. They did have an opportunity with Lukaku, but it wasn't enough. Hazard here gets a very close opportunity, and just look at how the ball swerves, bro. If only it would have gone in, that would have been a golazo, but it did not go in. It was time to control more of the game. It's the 83rd minute. We need to defend. Casemiro comes on and Ronaldo comes on just in case we needed another goal. It's going to be my man Fabian on the ball. He's able to pass it on through to Haaland. And actually, no, Haaland stayed and Ronaldo was the one on the wing. But look at that shot from Haaland. He puts a lot of power in it, and it wasn't enough to get the goal, but it's all right. We're able to win 0-2 away. Very important versus Bayern Munich. Now, moving on, we were going to sim these next matches versus Atleti, versus Sevilla, versus Valencia in this second leg of the Copa del Rey. And we were going to try and get into this game versus FC Barcelona. So I decided to sim this match versus Atleti and show you guys how things were progressing on, because this was a very important game. Joao Felix able to score in the 12th minute. He's such a great player, and I hate playing off against Atleti because they have a great player with Joao Felix. But Haaland was able to tie things off before the first half, and I decided, you know what? Let's get in the game. Let's try to win this. And this was really the only chance we had. We had Ferran Torres with the only chance of the game, and a great save from Jan Oblak, and we couldn't do anything. We draw versus Atletico de Madrid, and things are not looking good for us in the league, man. After that draw, we have 52 points, and Barcelona have 13 points on us now. They're just getting further and further away from us, and man, it looks like Barcelona are going to win the league no matter what. And these were the results in the other two games. We're able to beat Sevilla, we're able to beat Valencia, and we make it through to the Copa del Rey final. But it was now time to face Barcelona, and this was it. If we lost this game, we would just have to kiss our chances of winning La Liga goodbye. And honestly, Barcelona are such a scary team now because they made a lot of great signings. The signings of Paul Pogba, Lewandowski, Gabriel Jesus. But we weren't going to let that stop us. Here we have Haaland one-on-one, and he hits the post. And that was our closest chance in the first half. And then Barcelona somehow got a penalty. Federico Valverde gives up a pen. And in my opinion, that was the weakest pen I've seen in my life. Gabriel Jesus takes a penalty. He's able to put it in. And we're down 0-1 by the 14th minute. And I hate to see this. I feel like we were playing good up to this moment, and they were just able to score. After that, Barcelona really did take control of the game, and we couldn't really do much. We get a chance here with Hazard with a first-time shot, and it goes straight to the hands of Ter Stegen. And I was very, very disappointed with the way we played in the first half. Going into the second half, Barcelona are on the ball. They pass it on to Ousmane Dembélé, who's all by himself. It was a mistake, and he's able to score. He makes it 2-0, and I knew it. After they scored this goal, I knew that we were done, and that is why I made these changes. I put on Ramos, I put on Toni Kroos, because I wanted to save these players for the next game. and I knew no matter what, we weren't going to be able to beat Barcelona in this game. Odegaard did have a good opportunity, but Ter Stegen once again saved it. Haaland as well, he had a chance, but he shot it with his weak foot straight at Ter Stegen. And, you know, there's just those games where you can't score. It doesn't matter what you do. You have all these chances, but you just can't score. Ter Stegen did a great job in goal, and, well, he was keeping the clean sheet up to now. In the 90th minute, literally the last attack of the game, Barcelona go on one counterattack, and, man, they make it 3-0. Very embarrassing, man. This was our chance to try and take away points away from Barca and try to cut the lead, but they were just too good of a team. And yeah, we're gonna have to kiss our chances of winning the league goodbye because Barcelona are too good this season. You have Haaland talking with Fabian Ruiz, telling him it's okay, man, we'll get him next time. But Barcelona are just too dominant of a team right now. So after that loss, this is how things are left off. Barcelona are in first place with 69 points. Atleti are in second with 58 points. And we're in third with 55 points. So Barcelona are just running away with the league. But let's not let this get to us. We can't let this affect the way we go into the game versus Bayern Munich in the second leg. We already won the first leg 2-0, and these are the other results. You can see them right here. We have Spurs so far beating Barcelona, and I'm actually surprised by that because Barca, I thought, were a way better team than Spurs, but Spurs are going to surprise them, I believe. This was our starting 11. I thought we had to go more defensive, so I went with Valverde and Casemiro in the defensive line because I feel like we were conceding too many goals in our previous game. So, you know what? I decided to go defensive. We were already up winning 2-0 in the first leg, so I said, you know what? Let's go defensive. But in the 16th minute, we win the ball. We're able to pass it along to Vinicius and just take advantage of his pace. We pass it on to Haaland, who isn't slow himself. He's fast. He gets past one defender. He slides, but he gets it all wrong. Haaland able to make it 1-0, and that is 3-0 in aggregate. Haaland couldn't finish things off against Barca, but here he is in the Champions League, just being such a lethal damn player, and he makes it 1-0 in this game, 3-0 in aggregate, and that is his fourth goal in the Champions League. What a season he's having so far here. We end things off in the first half and we get into the second half. It is the 57th minute. It's going to be Bayern Munich on the ball, and it's going to be literally the only chance of the game. Courtois easily saves it, but after that we just kept pressing Bayern Munich and we're able to string an attack here. Mbappe one-on-one with Manuel Neuer, and Manuel Neuer able to save it and parry it out for the corner kick. We're going to go with the corner and we're going to go looking none other than Matthijs de Ligt, who gets the second goal of the game. And man, I knew he was a great signing. He is replacing Ramos in such a great way. I love that we signed him. He was worth every penny, and we get the second goal of the game, and it was over, man. And after that goal, I knew that we won this game already. It was 4-0 in aggregate, so I took out De Ligt and I put in Ramos, and we were actually able to still play very good after those changes. We have a good ball here from Valverde, finding Vinicius Jr. He gets his goal, and he scored in the first leg, and he also scores in the second leg. And Vinicius, he has been such a good player this season. Like, I can't explain. He has really stood up, and he has really taken his chances, and I'm so happy that we kept him and we put him in the starting 11. What a finish versus Manuel Neuer. But that is how the game was going to end, 5-0 in aggregate versus Bayern Munich, our arch rivals, and we're able to make it through to the quarterfinals facing such a strong Bayern Munich team. And taking a look around Europe, we already know some of the teams are going to go on through to the quarterfinals. We have Liverpool going through, Red Bull Leipzig, you have us, and you have Villarreal going through. But we still have to wait on Atletico de Madrid, who are currently winning. Man City are winning in their game as well. Spurs are winning against Barcelona. And Juve so far have the edge on Paris Saint-Germain. But we're going to end off the episode right here. The last thing that we are going to check on is how we're doing in the league table. And it's embarrassing to even see that, man. Look at that. We're in 4th now, and Barcelona are in 1st place. And yeah, I'm not going to give up on the league. I'm going to try to at least win 2nd place because it's an embarrassment to get 3rd or 4th place in my opinion. So we're going to try our best in the league, and we're going to move on forward and focus the best we can in the Champions League. But this is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and also make sure to hit the notification bell. That way you can be the first one to watch my videos. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. I'm Quicken, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.